Hi, my name's Tyler, and I am making this video because I have a mission and a passion for the youth and adults that are involved with gaming. I love gaming. I love anything that has to do with video games and computer building and technology. I think a lot of it is just awesome, and the fact that it just doubles every 2 years is just amazing. And it's good to be alive during this time. Thankful to be alive during this time. And so if you are watching this video, then I am asking for your help. And so I am requesting donations. I would like to get an outreach started for my church that I go to, and I would like to get just about 10 computers that could run Counter-Strike Global Offensive well enough that we could play and have a good time. And at the same time, I'm doing this. I'm asking for donations for the sake that I want to get people to understand how to build computers, how to work on them, how to fix them. A lot of things that people need to know that really help you in life, and because at this point in time, technology is not going away. It's actually becoming more and more prevalent in our society. And so we are thankful. I'm thankful that we live in America, where it's just a booming technology center. And so I am really excited that we live right in this time right now, and I believe that's what God has put us on this earth to do, is just to invent and create. And so I would like to any type of donation would be amazing. Motherboards, RAM, mouse or mice, if you want to say, keyboards, CPUs, the whole nine yards. This. I'm not looking for the GTX 1080. I'm looking for just something that will play the games, for these guys to learn how to play, for these guys to learn how to build, for these guys to just enjoy, and guys and girls, because a lot of girls love gaming too. And so shoot, if more girls can get in on the gaming, the better. And there's a lot of uh, I believe there's a lot of potential to reach people. I personally struggle with suicide and depression, and a lot of anxiety as well. And it's taken me a long time in order to get healthy. And I wouldn't say that I'm healthy all the way. I'm just living day by day as the Lord leads. And so today I have the energy, I have the focus, the determination, and I'm excited because I feel like if there was one thing God put me on this earth to do, it's just to, host is the easiest way to say it. Just start a party, host it, and have a good time. Enjoy the life that God has given us. And so this may mean absolutely nothing to you. This may mean everything to you. I don't know. Each person has their own individual opinion, and that is great. And so unfortunately, some people are going to disagree with me, and that's going to be okay too. I'm not seeking for everybody's help, and just because you endorse me or whatever doesn't mean that you are a affiliated with our church or anything like that, unless you so choose to. But any type of donation would be viewed as a gift, and as in my mind, an investment into the lives of other people. And so my goal is to get men, women, boys, and girls that have no idea what computers are to get in there, get their hands dirty, build computers, and then after they've built them, they game on them, they have fun, and you know what? Then we do it again. We tear them down, we rebuild them, we fix them if they get viruses or some other issues pop up, because computers just aren't perfect. Let's be honest, it just happens, and it just there's a lot of things that can happen, and so I'm excited because I would like to see what there's a lot of hope I have, because for me, Jesus Christ played this big, influential part in my life, and me understanding grace and mercy, and not everything in this world is about rules and living perfectly. And so that is something that our message of hope and forgiveness, and just the fact that God can use anybody. It doesn't matter who you are, red, white, black, brown, yellow, green, orange, or blue. It doesn't matter who you are, where you come from, anything like that, what language you speak. It doesn't matter. God can use you. God loves you. God cares about you. And I personally believe that if we are given a life on this earth, then we should invest it and have joy. And there are a lot of things in life that are painful. It's just there are. But if we can take the time out of our day to teach people how to invest in themselves and invest in others, and um, be able to. I've learned from my technical school that I went to how to build computers. Now I can either take that and bury it within myself and never show anybody how to do it, or I can invest that into other people, and then they can invest that into other people, and so the cycle will continue. Because honestly, I'm only on this earth for 100 years, if that, Lord willing. So what I'm going to do is, I don't care whether I have the best mouse in the world. I love the mouse that I have. I'm not going to sponsor any, and I'm hopefully you don't know who this headset is, but if you do, great. I love the brand, and I have a ton of their peripherals. But I'm not going to endorse anybody here, but because any donation's welcome, and it's nothing. Anyways, yeah. So there is a lot that I totally got sidetracked, and that's just me. You are viewing me, an imperfect guy, trying to make a video 7 minutes long about trying to get some donations, motherboards, computer processors, cases, whatever, you name it, just in order to extend a ministry and start a ministry, start an outreach, and invest in the lives of other people. And I'm asking for donations because I've built a PC, and I understand that I can build more and more and more PCs, but I'm going to go more and more and more broke as this happens, because they're not cheap. Anything that you want that is worth running on today's modern systems and stuff like that, you have to kind of you can't really future proof yourself, but it's very easy to drop a couple $1,000s into a PC and be like, dude, check it out. Like, I've got 64 gigs of memory or something like that. Like, it's easy to do, and um, it's easy to understand because you want the most power possible. But that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the economy car. I'm looking for something that if you throw in some AMD R9 390X or something, or an NVIDIA GTX 1080 into a car, or I mean into a I say a car because that's what it reminds me of, like turbocharging an engine. And unfortunately, those things are great, and I would love them, but at the same time, they may be too power hungry, or energy consuming, or just overkill for a motherboard that may not even be able to handle all of that, because because those are some big cards, or they can be. So it's not. I mean, sure, I would love liquid cooling and all kinds of stuff like that, but shoot, if you just want to donate thermal paste, anything is more than enough. I mean, seriously, it's not about the amount that you give. I mean, I'm trying to get about 10 computers together, so that we could have a pretty good Counter-Strike Global Offensive team, CSGO, for those who hate saying Counter-Strike Global Offensive for whatever reason. And so that's kind of what it's meant for. But any game is really we'd play, not a big deal, but more into the building aspect, learning what anti-aliasing is, if I even said that correctly, that kind of stuff, like teaching young men and women, or anybody really, just how to understand happens within a computer, what the importance of CPU speeds are, what's the difference between 1,000 DPI and 14,000 DPI. Like in a mouse, do you need it? Is it required? Is, just different things like that that people may not understand. And I don't. I'm not going to condone anything, because as technology increases, you want to have the best product, and the best product's going to have the top of the line stuff. I totally understand that. But the average consumer, which is hopefully what I'm going for, just an average build of a computer so that somebody can learn how to play, they can play a game good enough that it could be fun. But at the same time, we could tear down the computers, rebuild them, no big deal. It doesn't necessarily need all of the bells and whistles, although they're awesome. So, I mean, light up fans and all that great stuff is sweet, and whatever is given is beyond awesome. So it's not a big deal. My mind sidetracked over a couple different things. Just, I've built a computer. I understand what it's like. It's a lot of work. There's tools involved. I have a lot of the tools, and so I'm really just wanting to get other people involved. And if I can get a couple keyboards together, or I mean 10 keyboards, 10 gaming computers is the goal, monitors, all that stuff, and any donation's helpful, and it doesn't have to be perfect, it just has to work. And so discontinued products, great. I mean, no big deal. I'm not picky. I would love to make this into like a little league that people can get together of any religion and just enjoy fellowship and just enjoy being together and playing a game competitively in a good, positive environment that a lot of times online can get very negative. And I don't know how many times I've seen somebody been told to kill themselves over online playing CSGO or anything like that. And it's just horrible. Like, it's a game. Like, people, that just bugs me, and I'm sorry. And having struggled with suicide and knowing how difficult that is, to tell someone to go kill themselves is just, it breaks my heart. So, not going to say too much about that, except for words are important, and you may say it in the heat of the moment, but it's just, I don't recommend it. That's all I can say, is that you can be forgiven for it, and we can move on. Just be careful with what you say, because what you say influences others. And so I'm just looking for I'm looking for people that would like to influence other people in a positive way and impact their lives in something that they could actually grow into a field that they enjoy. Whether you're 50 years old or whether you're 10, you can get involved in computers and learn something new. And so that's what I'm kind of going for. And I'm sorry this video came out to be about 15 or so minutes. I apologize, but if you stuck around for this, I appreciate it. My name's Tyler Davis, and I really thank you for listening, and any donations would be great. And you can contact me. My email will be in the description, and that will be about it. And so you guys, thank you for watching this video. God bless. Have a great day, and hopefully we can impact some others. So thank you.